So, this is the final piece of pipe. And now they're connected. I have added 3 ships bringing oil. Haven't had time to put down the stone and make everything look pretty or anything yet, but alright, I've got a lot of things I want to do, but the first thing is I built non-return valves. And if they do what I think they do... Which way are you? Okay. If they do what I think they do... They should make it so that the oil all flows to this tank and never backwards. I don't know if that's important, but... I don't know. I can't think of any reason why I'd want my oil to flow in any other direction. It's not like I want to actively pump it or anything, but... I made them, so I'm going to use them. There. So now all the oil should only flow in one direction. Yeah, I had the usual difficulties. I had to adjust these a few times, move the pumps a few times to get everything going. But once it did, once they got to where they're properly aligning, everything's going good. Alright, I have things I want to do with the oil. I want to make all kinds of cool stuff, but we have a couple of things to address. Okay, first of all, you know, this is cool and all, but I can't think of, when I'm looking at it all, if I understand it right. I tried using a converter valve on the green stuff. It doesn't do anything. So, if I understand it right, these just burn 3 per sec, or whatever it is. They burn a set amount of fluid, and it, as far as I can tell, it doesn't matter what the fluid is. So there's really no reason to run it through the refining process before doing it, unless I'm after specifically the green stuff or the residuals, both of which I have a fair amount of. But when you look at the breakdown, 20, 30, 50, it's... You take 100 goes in, 100 comes out. 20 of which I can't actually use for fuel, and you get some purple stuff. I kind of feel like I should just be burning the crude oil for my power generation directly, and spare myself the energy and pollution that these produce. Again, I'm not sure how much of the residuals and the green stuff I'm going to need. Maybe I'll regret it if I swap. Of course, it's a process because I don't want to waste... Every one of these has 200 fuel in it, and I absolutely don't want to waste any. So I'd have to turn these off, and then I'd have to move them all over to that. Honestly, I think my base could run on just half of them. I'm probably going to do that. And these things, if I thought that the wardens would... if I thought that the wardens would keep things nice and safe and buy me time, well, they did. But nonetheless, the aliens have gotten weirder. They burned all the way through and destroyed a bunch of the turrets. Like, that's how far they got. They've also, like, attacking from the side here. Yeah, I'm going to replace all of these with piercing ammo across the board. And, well, that's the first thing we got to do. We need to go and work on our defenses. Oh, crap, where's my little boat? How much of this do I need? I need to pick up my stuff. I want to carry it all with me. God, my inventory is too small. I also still haven't set up... No, that's just great. I still haven't set up my boats to be refueled. I need to set up stuff so that they'll be refueled. Shame they can't just burn the oil. Oh my gosh, are you smashing stuff again? I'm not sure what those horrible green clouds are, but I assume the aliens are doing it, because I don't think I have anything that does poison gas attacks yet. Oh, yeah, I'm going to try to make propane using a process. I'm going to make plastic, I think. It's on my to-do list. By the way, if an oil tanker on automation touches this boat, it's just going to sink this boat, I discovered to my dismay. I mean, boats aren't really all that expensive as long as I don't have anything in the trunk. But yeah, just straight up crunch. Which is fairly accurate given the... Oh my gosh, no, I want to put fuel in you. Oops, don't damage that. I can't reach out and repair it. Maybe I could bring a warden over. Here. Just sit. The warden is such a cool car. It's, as far as I can tell, it's horrifically wasteful on my repair packs. But it's so cool. It just shoots lightning bolts and repairs things. What the hell? How does that even make sense? Apparently that's all the repair kits are. You might think they're made out of copper, wood, and metal, and that they're a tool kit for running repairs. Nah. They're actually just lightning. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I set a thing up to make a bunch of them so that I could load these with repair kits. Really need to manufacture more stuff. All right. Great. All right. We're going to redo everything. We have the power to rethink the entire line. The Maginot line here, because with the warden's healing power, I no longer need to rely on the wooden walls. I should grab... I've been pretty disappointed with my barbed wire on a whole all game. Because the spitters just spit at it and destroy it, and it's weaker than wooden walls. But I may as well use it since I have it. And if these shoot over it, then it will be very useful indeed. If the shotgun things just shoot them, then they're useless. But I think since I can walk over them, maybe the shotguns will shoot over the barbed wire, in which case the barbed wire will actually serve a purpose. Oh, I guess I should grab some darts. I guess I might as well. Yeah, I packed this up. The only one I left was the wooden walls, because, I don't know, I might. Let's just do a ton. So what I'm going to do is a complete restructuring of this wall. I'm not even going to concern myself with the natural gas. I'm just going to kind of hold that. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of all the wooden walls here. Man, I'd like to just drive a warden over this. Alright, let me see. So... Oh, let me... As long as it's not damaged, it's not... Okay. The wardens are a critical piece in this idea of mine. So, first I'm going to peel away the poisoned barbs. I think I'm actually going to go 2 Daleks thick on this. Yeah, something's dying in poison clouds that slowly float forward after dying. What does that do? It's not going to hurt the turrets or the walls, apparently. Whatever. Like I said, the aliens are getting kind of weird. Okay. I may need to construct quite a few things here. Alright, so... Let me load some stuff into you. Let's change the ammo type so I don't get murdered while I'm doing this. Don't actually need all that much because they're slow firing speed. Oh, here comes another wave. Never mind, it wasn't much of anything, was it? Look at this. 83 kills. 101 kills. You know these enemies aren't small either. They've been sending the nasty kinds. Some of these have as much as 22, but the spot that saw the heaviest fighting is gone at this point. Alright, there. Lots of inventory space. Yeah? How you like those Pearson rounds, huh? Huh? Screw you. Alright, let me see. Don't know if I have enough of these to go. I'm sure I don't have enough of these to go all the way across, but we're going to try to reinforce as we can. So... These are no longer that expendable first line. They're now... a second line of defense. This line is going to be moved forward back there. God, these defenses. 2 layers of sniper turrets with piercing ammo, a stone wall. 2 layers of darts. Then these shotgun turrets. I haven't decided whether or not the modular turrets... Oh, by the way, we have fertilizer. We should research things. Research things. Let me see. Okay, and actually I'll need 2 of them to go there. I can worry about those later. I'm going to give them all the darts that I have. I'd say something about them being obsolete, but they were sort of obsolete when I decided to start using them. And proved their worth anyway. mean, might as well. Suppose I could just pick up a warden. I suppose I could just pick up a warden. Not that one. That one's got stuff in it. Scoop all this up, would you? I love this thing. Whoop. It's just so cool. By the way, it is possible to get out of a boat while you're in it, or something weird happened and I died at one point, or I tried to get out of a boat too soon. It's also possible to get yourself stranded because boats have momentum and they'll keep going after they drop you off on an island. I'd love to give you your ammo, but I'm afraid just not gonna. Okay. Now to continue chipping away at my own defenses. So I'm actually not going to pull all this wooden wall down. Wooden wall is cheap. I'm not too concerned. Although it is flammable. I need to determine how many shotguns I need. The answer is the same number of these things down here. We're going to need to supply them with ammo. The big question is, do they shoot this? 3 different types of turrets, each using a different type of munition. Can't wait to get lasers. We're close, you know. Then I can probably add a layer of lasers to this. I would actually, it might seem excessive, but they all got all the way down and burned the stuff and were attacking the stone wall. So, I think I have every reason to be paranoid. Alright, so that's only 11 of them. I'll need a hell of a lot of them. So, oops, not you. You get this, this, and this. So anyway, I'm going to get it all piercing. I'm going to get the wall of shotguns. We're going to have the double layer of darts that are just kind of there because I made them and, you know, I don't know. I have lots of darts. They're good, kind of. Yeah, I can't put proper stone walls in front of these, and their range is terrible. Like, look at their range. It's the worst. Still. The thing about them is that they have 2,000 hit points. They're not going to be destroyed easily. These things will repair them during the fights. And the idea is that I don't have to come back here and repair this. I hope. Alright, let me see. There are a great many things which I would like to have. Oh, I can see military 3. Ah, the combat shotgun. Oh, what is all this? Reinforced slowing barbed wire. It's got 300 health. Slowing poisoned. Reinforced poison. Ah, it takes some steel, but yeah, The idea of 300 hit points on it, I kind of like that. Terminator. Oh my gosh, it takes 2 laser turrets? It's only got 300 hit points! How can this possibly be a good thing to build? Oh hey look, even better darts. Seriously, if you're not going to give me a better turret, why would you give me better darts? Huh. An aluminum rifle, steel rifle. Damage bonus 600%. Sniper rifle. Damage bonus 24,000 or 2,400. Pretty freaking cool. Glass. It's pretty freaking cool. I'd like to have that. It's funny how I can make sniper turrets without having the ability to make a sniper rifle. Somehow. We'll get to it soon. Lots of good things. Alright, let's see. Solar panels. I would like that. Robotics and flight leading to construction robots. I would like that. Mining productivity, trains. I can have anything I want, but I cannot have everything I want just yet. We need to get through the smeltings. We're going to actually start needing these materials. What about... do I have access to bronze? Not yet. To get to bronze smelting, I probably need a couple steps. That's fine. Start with chrome. We're going to go through the whole set. Okay. Anyway. Let's look at a couple of other things. Empty, empty, empty. This is all the sapphire I have left. I don't have much in the way of prospects to get more either. There's a smidge of sapphire over here. And that's it. Holy crap, that really is it. Like, I don't even know the locations of more sapphire. Huh. That's okay. I can get by on other things, but that is the iron heavy ore. Making steel and iron is going to become difficult. Lots of sulfur, though. I keep forgetting I need to put a radar dish over here. I really do. Alright. Can't see. Anyway. Give me that. Oh, right, yes, you need lots of copper. And thus, I can continue outfitting these. And it really is going to be a double layer of sniper turrets. I'd make it a double layer of shotgun turrets, but it won't work. Alright, here we go. They hurt the wooden wall, but not the barbed wire. I have a use for my barbed wire at last. The shotgun turrets will shoot over it. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, that was the important thing. So, everything is coming together. I'm just going to research through all of the advanced smelting ones. All of them. I'm going to do them. We are going to get started next time. We're going to get started on researching more stuff. But when you come back, you're going to see all of this loaded. You're going to see a beast. Yeah, I know. I should make boxes full of bullets with arms continuously loading things. Actually, I should have belts that just endlessly have bullets from factories and fully automate the defenses. But if I had a huge wall all around my base, massive defenses, I'd do that. But since it's all in one spot and I really don't have room to put boxes and arms, I need everything tightly packed to have enough focused fire to kill this stuff. But it is annoying. Anyway, I'm going to try to make as many of these as I can, which means I need to turn the bronze smeltery back on. And I'm probably going to need to start baking bricks again. How did I turn this off exactly? Oh, I bet I just didn't. I just don't have any bob. Can't believe there are still fragments of wall out there. Well, let's see this wave. Yeah, I'm just gonna feed this bobmonium, get that started again. Also, I mean, they're not doing it right now, but they were milling about huge armies, and more would come and mill about, and then, like when they smashed my wall in, it was ugly. Okay, let's see. I want to see their types. Big biter, infected biters. Mutated big biters. Who's turning into green clouds when they die? Anyway, yeah, these things contribute a lot. They're good. They're real good. They're real good things. I also need to set up machines to start mass producing shotgun shells. Yeah. So, next time, our defenses should be so solid in theory. Barbed wire, shotguns. Yeah. In theory, our defenses will be so solid next time that I can walk off and work on other things without freaking out and coming back here over and over again. Alright. Really, this... Maybe I made a mistake by putting those one-way valves, because then if one tank fills up, it has no place it can go. Maybe keeping the system open would have been better. I don't know. All I know is I gotta get these defenses going. So until then, until next time and every time, this is Hadrix signing off. Bye. Okay, so I think maybe hopefully we're in a peaceful period. I mean, there's all these bodies here, but I don't know, the attacks seem to have stopped for the moment. It seems to go that you have periods where they don't attack for a while, and then they come back crazier and wilder than ever before, but I don't know. Anyway, I've rigged up the defenses heaviest on the area that they tend to attack the most. So let's contemplate our defenses for a moment. Okay, yeah, there's a couple of pieces missing. I don't feel like climbing all the way back out there to drop two fence. Alright, so we've got barbed wire, coated in poison, twice. We have a whole slew of just scattergun turrets, just firing shotguns. If they attack me with an absolutely massive horde, this stuff will utterly shred them. Do I want Invar? Cobalt? Gunmetal. Anyway, yeah. So they come out with a horde. They got this. These are very durable. We've got triple repair units behind them. They're, as I've mentioned before, horrifically inefficient. They use so many repair packs per healing. That's why I got rid of the wooden walls. So the worst thing they could target is using it on the barbed wire. Followed by double rows of dart turrets, absolutely loaded with darts and hatred for all things living. Yeah. But then, double thick stone walls, and where the enemy attacks tend to come heaviest, we have 3 rows of sniper turrets loaded with piercing bullets. Yeah, I wish I could even out the darts and a few things better, but these I took the time to make sure that they all had 9 or more. You can see it's very consistent. Yeah. I feel absolutely confident in walking away from this. I feel safe-ish. I even have spare goods. Maybe we should research flying robots to replace broken things. We've got the stuff here. The problem with using construction robots defensively to replace things is that they pop out and then they get shot down by the enemies still attacking, and it's terrible. I wish I could create some kind of... I can't think of a way to make a system that would detect when we're under attack. Alright, so let's contemplate. Hordes, taken care of. Really strong things, taken care of. What if I run into something that's extremely resistant to kinetic damage? Well, it's okay because we're on the cusp. I'm about to make laser and flamethrower turrets. I'm sure I can figure out a way to do it. If I have to load fuel oil into barrels, I will find a way to get the flamethrowers working. So those two, the laser and fire damage, yeah, we'll be okay if that's their next evolution. What if they learn how to swim? Well, then I just lose. I just lose the game. Okay, look, I can't prepare for every possible contingency. They haven't grown wings or flippers yet. I suppose if they started swimming, what I'd have to do is I'd have to start building little fortress islands, perhaps 9 by 9. And then, 3 turrets by 3 turrets for 9 total, and then surrounded with a double thick wall. I assume that no swimming thing would also be able to shoot. I mean, who knows with mods? Who knows what the hell they'll do? But I'd assume that swimming enemies would have to get up and melee. So, and then if you had it just close enough that the islands would overlap their shots. There are better sniper turrets with greater range on them. So, we're not there yet, but we will be. Flying enemies, I'd have to hope they were just fragile. But I haven't seen any specifically anti-aircraft guns, so... Okay, that really doesn't mean anything. I don't know. We shall see. Alright, anyway. So that's it for now. I should be free to go and do things. We've almost used up everything here, which means what I've got for iron is largely all that I'll have for a little bit. We'll address that. But first and most importantly, isn't it nice to have radar over here so we can zoom in and see? Oh my gosh. So these are filling up fast. I'll probably want to put a couple more pressure tanks. Actually, there are other kinds of tanks I can build that I haven't been using. I should consider maximum storage 125 for 6 steel. All right. 125 for 6 steel, right? Steel. And then 350 for 20. Huh. But these also take a lot of iron pipes. That's 50 iron. But only 20 stone bricks. I think I'd rather stick with the pressure tanks. Then again, I don't know how big these are. These might take up less space on the map. Space is important to me. I want to use things that take up less space on the ground. You know? Cobalt. I think I already talked about cobalt and kobolds, so I won't repeat myself. Anyway, we've almost got all of those. Alright, and so next time, yeah, it's going to be plastics. I've been looking at the recipes and thinking about them, and my oils and stuff. I think, actually, it's a little weird that this converted into light oil and this into heavy. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me, because if this is lighter than the naphtha, this should be, what, gasoline? It says it's fuel oil. But this should really be the heavy oil over here, right? I don't know. Anyway, you know what? I'm not a petroleum chemist. Let's not try to figure out what any of this stuff is. For now, I'm burning crude oil, and it's fine. I might actually... There's a lot of things you can do with fuel oil. Like, you can even make plastics out of it. Like, all kinds of stuff. But I'm going to go with using the naphtha to make my plastics for now. I can actually convert the green stuff into... into anything. Like, really, the residual gases... The residual stuff, the purple stuff here, seems to be the key to making all of the oil stuff. You can turn anything into the residual gas that this stuff normally makes, and then you can convert that into anything. So I could convert this into naphtha if I wanted. And I probably do, because I don't know that... Oh, I found a much easier recipe for lubricant. I'll probably just... I mean, I think it uses steel, right? Yeah. I don't know how much this... I've actually never used the barrels. I don't know how much they hold, but I feel like I should start using them. But I just don't have the steel to really do it. But I don't want to do necessarily all my everything on this island. It's got a good amount of space to it, but I feel like I probably want to transport stuff off of it. Like lubricant to make... you use it to make fast belts and all kinds of things. Actually, that's the only one I can think of. Electric engines and fast belts are all I can think of, but I'm sure there's more. Anyway, I probably want to construct all the belts in one location somewhere, and it's probably not going to be here with a... This is just going to be all oil. This is going to be, obviously, where I do all my natural gas. There are some interesting weapon recipes. I'm thinking about the methane one. But since I know I can convert the green into naphtha, the mineral oil into red oil, that actually opens up interesting possibilities. Because in the recipes for... let me see. In here somewhere... There were a series of recipes. Oh, dear. Let's just say... Okay, ways to craft crude oil. Here we go. So... Yeah, this is the one I'm using right now. Raw gas, sulfuric waste, water. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Oh, I'm sorry. No, not... I meant usage. Okay. Yeah, here's the one we're doing right now, right? It's pretty straightforward. It gives me lots of naphtha, which is, I think, the one I want the most. I think this is the most important. But fuel oil has a lot of uses, especially in weaponry, so I want to be careful not to burn that up necessarily either. And anyway, the gas condensate, this, I'm going to have a lot of natural gas. I mean, an enormous amount. So if I can take something, I haven't looked over the natural gas yet, but if I can take something out of the natural gas and send it over here, it basically turns 4 oil into, it turns 4 into 7, basically. But the loss of something related to natural gas. And then I can convert this. It's probably more complicated than it's worth. This is the one I'm seriously thinking about. I don't have the research for it yet, but look at this. 90 becoming 110. I just need to make hydrogen gas. Oh, advanced oil processing, yeah. But we have other options. This one, I don't know. It turns 60 into 100, and it just uses the residuals. I'm not sure how I feel about it, because like I said, I can turn this into red already, so it seems not great. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking about. And, of course, batteries, lasers, plastics, all that good stuff. Alright. And finally, Invar smelting. Last thing, just out of curiosity, do I have a casting machine? I have an induction furnace. I don't have a blast furnace on hand, but that's okay. Yeah, look at the options we have now. We can get into all kinds of stuff. We're going to need to use the silicon at the very least. Steel. Straight up, we don't even have to use the steel furnaces. I love steel furnaces, but if you can do this, it's just better. We can mass produce solder, bronze, brass, cobalt. Yeah. Where's titanium? Chrome. No, seriously, where's titanium? Didn't I have titanium? I thought I had titanium. I guess I don't. Oh, I haven't researched it yet. That'd be why. Oh, okay. That's fair. And that leads to nitinol smelting. And fricking titanium processing. Ooh, titanium axe. Or I could just, make titanium pipes. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's harder for the... It's got 250 hit points. Holy crap. What if I just used this as my wall? It would be better than the barbed wire. I'm surprised there's not titanium barbed wire listed. Anyway, yeah. Super looking forward to next time. But the big thing I'm going to push for is chemical and thermal. Aside from, obviously, other things. I'm going to build a giant brain for all my research purposes somewhere. I'm probably gonna choose some people I need to explore more and see which ones of these are islands, conquer them and use them. I need a giant brain center for all the research, like a scaled up, this will do all the research in the game. Like, we're to the phase where I should be able to build permanent things and be confident that I'm not gonna have to run away screaming from aliens. And take the time to really think them through from here out. I mean, I've tried to plan ahead, but, I need to address this. Should have probably just connected that there, man. I wish I could just do that from here. Anyway, No rush on this. I'm probably going to shift this to processing something different. But the idea is I'm going to have a processing station. I probably mentioned this plan before. It's not going to smelt anything. All the blast furnaces, induction furnaces, and casting machines are going to go. Those are going to go someplace else. And this is just going to process ores, which are going to be shipped. I'm going to be making use of the cargo ships. See, these things can't hold a lot of fluid, but the cargo ship can hold so much. That's why I'm thinking about barrels for the lubricant and stuff. For a second, I thought those were enemies. I'm like, what are they doing on my... It's like, no, it's Rubite. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just panicking for no reason. Anyway. I kind of wanted aliens to attack so that I could see my defenses in action. Those gaps are really bothering me. Maybe I will fix them. Anyway. No, we're having a peaceful period. I don't know why, but we have peace for the moment. They will come back, of course. And when they do, they'll probably be more crazy aggressive than they were now. Wilder. With new types, new forms. They always are. I probably shouldn't have saved that. I probably should have kept this peaceful time. I should have used it for building things instead of explaining. Oh, well, whatever. I just had to.